My name is Brenda. I am Jade's mother.
And I'm Rohan, Jade's dad.
So Jade was a typical, normal little girl. She was 3.5 years old when we started noticing balance issues. And we originally thought, let's go to a foot doctor and figure out what's going on. No big deal. And turns out we had something much bigger on our hands. Jade was diagnosed with Krabbe disease. It's a terminal brain disease. And we were told upon diagnosis to take lots of videos and vacations together. And there was kind of no hope for our future. And we just sat with that. We did find a specialist out in Pennsylvania that provided a pretty promising treatment. And we immediately just kind of dropped everything and rushed out there, lived out there for 6 months, and we underwent stem cell transplant. And it was a successful transplant. We did 14 days of chemo and got our transplant, went through our healing process, and came home 6 months later and came home to a completely new life and new way of living. So once we arrived back home from Pittsburgh, we had this completely new way of living, and we didn't really know what we were doing. Everything that worked before didn't work anymore, and we had to completely revamp how we did everything. We were currently in our carriage house that we had just built the year prior, and it was 3 levels off the ground, and we had 2 flights of stairs. And as Jade was growing and equipment was piling up, we just didn't have the correct space in our house. We were also applying for nurses and other caregivers to come into the home, and our setup just did not work for everyone to go up and down that many stairs. And so we decided after about 2 years of being there that we needed a different setup and a different layout. And we came across the Meridian collection with the ranch style homes and jumped on it as quick as we could. And so we are now in our beautiful ranch style home that fits for our family and works for Jade to have her equipment inside of the house. So once we were settled in our new home, we had the layout and the space that we needed. We were able to do a ramp outside. We were realizing very quickly that Jade's room, as well as her bathroom space, did not work. We had gone through 3 nurses, specifically related to bathing and lifting, that weren't able to work with our family. And our occupational therapist recommended Home Builders Foundation to us. That's how we heard of them. And I actually just applied for, in my mind, I was thinking $100 shower pan. And I was hoping that I would even get that. And so much more came out of that application that I submitted.
So my name is Brian Johnson, and I'm the program director for the Home Builders Foundation here in Denver. And we have a mission statement of building independence and elevating lives. And what that means to us is we really take and focus on clients that we think we can serve well, and we take and understand what their needs are and turn those into projects that we can complete for them. And typically we're serving folks with disabilities, and we are completing home modifications for them, which is everything from ramps to door widenings and bathrooms. And even for Jade recently, we had completed kind of a remodeling of her bedroom, a hallway, a closet, and a bathroom to make it accessible for her and be able to actually get her from the bedroom into the bathroom through a ceiling lift.
I'm Ryan McCann with Oakwood Homes, and I helped do the remodel at the Ruiz residence. We converted our shower bathtub to a ADA bathtub, or stand-up shower, excuse me. And we also added an ADA lift for her little girl, Jade, to be lifted from her bed all the way to her shower. In that process, we just made the home more accommodating for their needs.
So starting with the entrance to Jade's room, we used to have a doorway into her bedroom and a doorway into the bathroom with like a little hallway, and both the frames on the doors were too narrow to get her equipment through. So we have this big, nice sliding barn door with a very wide frame. And then we come into her room and we knocked out the closet and the walls that led into the bathroom. So we have a nice discreet open closet, so we're not using up all that wasted space. And then going into the bathroom, we have these big double doors, which are really nice and wide as well. And we moved the toilet over to the side of the wall away from the tub because that was really hard to bathe Jade. And then we also moved the sink on the same wall, and we got rid of the vanity underneath, and it's a floating sink so that Jade can wheel her wheelchair up and wash her own hands, which was something that we were really excited for in this remodel. We also have a tilted mirror so that Jade can see herself and get ready in the morning, which she could never do before. The bathroom is much bigger than it was before. What started this whole remodel is the shower itself. We have a really wide pan in the base of the shower. It's 2 times the size of our tub that we had before, and the shower itself is much bigger. And her shower chair that we had already purchased actually didn't fit in the tub, so we weren't even able to use it before. There's some nice cubbies that they installed for us as well. And also the greatest part of the remodel is the lift itself. We have this track that runs from Jade's bed all the way into her shower. So she lays in the bed, we lower the lift and pick her up, and then it slides all the way into the bathroom and drops her into her shower chair, which is really amazing and a total game changer from where we were at before. It actually was impossible to bathe Jade in her bathroom and lift her in and out of the tub before. So this is a huge change for us and will be completely amazing moving forward.
Hi, my name is Scott Thorson. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Oakwood Homes, and I'm in charge of operations. We've been involved with the Home Builders Fund for several years and really feel honored and privileged to be a part of it. People talk about home building, and it is really a local business. It happens in our communities and in our neighborhoods. Though we're part of a large multinational, our products aren't sold nationally. They're sold right here locally in our communities. And so being part of the Home Builders Fund has really given us an opportunity to give back to our neighbors. There are people that are just feet away from us that are struggling every day, and who are we not to try to help those right next to us? The Home Builders Fund does all kinds of great work. We've been able to do several projects with them, and we hope to do many more in the future.
So yeah, we just wanted to give a huge thanks to Oakwood and Home Builders Foundation. What they have done for our family changes our lives moving forward. It changes how we care for Jade. It changes how our nurses care for Jade. We will actually be able to keep help. And I applied for a new tub shower pan, and what we got was just so much more. We are just blown away by what Oakwood has come in and done with Jade's room and bathroom, and really went above and beyond what we expected.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.